All right, well, pretty nice day today. 50 out here already. So let's see, where'd we leave off at? Oh yeah, we left off that we had finished this up, and today, I don't know if you remember, but these things here are what I cut off of here when I modified the mount for the spare tire. And I said I had a job for these to do, and I do. Come up here. This bracket for the whatever we're calling it, hairpin, whatever. I've never liked just the two bolts holding that. And I knew I was going to make some kind of brace, but it turns out a guy can fit that right on there like that. So yeah, that'll give me my brace. Looks good to me. We'll see what we can do. I got a little carried away here with the grinder, so we're gonna fill that in with some braze and clean this all up really good. So hopefully this is a good idea. One never knows.
Everything I touch has come undone. I try to keep my head up, but in the long run, there's only one thing in life I can ever count on. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Before I get dry, I'm gonna get a lot wetter. Someday my ship will come in, but I'm afraid until then it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I got up this morning, it was bright and sunny. I was feeling good, I had a little bit of money. My brother-in-law walked in, said his trailer blew over again. Now he's living on my couch, and he's eating all my Cheerios. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Before I get dry, I'm gonna get a lot wetter. Someday my ship will come in, but I'm afraid until then it's gonna get worse before it gets better. My front porch roof is leaking again. Every time I patch it up, more water pours right in. Some days I want to run away, but I know I won't get far. For a week something's been dragging under my car. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Before I get dry, I'm gonna get a lot wetter. Someday my ship will come in, but I'm afraid until then it's gonna get worse before it gets better. maybe I'll go for a nice long drive. That always clears my head and it makes me feel better. Son of a bitch.
Alright, I think I got this bent pretty close here. I think. Somehow it didn't look quite right, but you know what? We're going to call it good. Alright. I've got this pretty close to where I need it. Where this has to go. Well, I still got some heat to it. I need to drill new holes in this. This ought to take a while, a couple of Sundays. That's gonna take forever. Oh, that thing keeps poking me in the back. Let's try something different. Woo! Made her. All right. There we go. All right. Now we'll do the two hardest ones. I think I'll need something to line these up. And of course I have to lay down on the floor. Oh, this might not be so bad. Famous last words. All right. Let's see. Ow. Dang it, that hurts. Well, I think it worked. Okay, I'll show it to you up close here. There is my helper bracket made from the cut off piece of a tire carrier for a Model T. I think that's going to work just fine. Gives me a lot more strength. Stiffens up this front end. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. It's a hell of a lot of work for nothing. Okay. Okay, we'll give them a quick spray job here. Oh, I think one of those days enough. All right, good morning. I don't even remember what we were doing last time we were out here. But first thing we're going to do is go out to my paint drying booth and get that bracket I painted yesterday. So we'll get that. It turned out pretty good. Not bad. Good enough. Oh, she stuck a little. That's all right. We'll see if we can get that bolted on. Alright. Now I gotta go get all my proper bolts and whatnot. Alright, I gotta clean this up. I need a rag. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll lay down here and show you how this turned out, if I can get a good camera shot. There we go. There's the brace, made from a spare tire carrier. That's the bit I chopped off. That's gonna make, that makes me feel better. It just looks better. Yeah. Well, we got a fair bit of oil in her yet. Up to here. That's always good. All right. We'll carry on. Okay. Got the other bracket on. Both brackets. Threw a little paint on there just to cover up those non-period correct bolt heads. And I think it turned out pretty darn good myself. It's always satisfying when you can, you know, use some part you just chopped off, and you know, basically it's scrap, but you find a use for it. I like that. All right, well, I'm gonna get off this job today, and I'm working on what they call a catio that's gonna fit over one of our windows on the laundry room, and the cats can go out and tan themselves.
This weekend only at Ed's. Inventory reduction blowout. They're piling up down here. Ed says, what's it going to take to get you in one of these beauties today? Top dollar for your trade-in. Previously enjoyed models available. This weekend only at
Ed's. Mortuary, taxidermy, and horseshoeing emporium. Ed offers a senior discount and guarantees service in 20 minutes or it's free. No returns. So whether it's that 8-point buck, old buck, or cousin buck, Ed's Mortuary, Taxidermy, Horseshoeing Emporium provides one-stop shopping.
Located on Highway 6 next to Chow's Egg Roll House. No appointments. Carry-ins welcome.
All right, well, it's a nice day. Man, trees are blossoming. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looks beautiful. I think it's supposed to get to 60 today. So that's good. And let's see. Looks like Earl's watching. There's Earl. Meow. Yeah. So I got some real work done, you know, on the house. Got things moved around in here. I got the snowblower poked back in its hole for the summer. Got the generator running and out where I can grab it at a moment's notice after the tornado goes through. Hopefully we won't have that. Got it picked up in here a little bit. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but this is what passes for clean in my shed. But today I think we're gonna start the big experiment with this. We'll see what we can do with it. Probably gonna need some stuff out of this gasket kit. Probably some crushable glands in there for putting this on. First we got to take some of this conglomeration apart, this made up stuff I made for a foot throttle. So we'll get the hood off and get sit down here and see what we can do. Okay. I'm going to try take off as little as possible here. Get this done. So I don't fall off my chair. Start pulling that out. And let's see. We'll undo this spring. There we go. Now I think we gotta run this hot pipe here in the summertime. There we go. Put that back on. Take this cable off for the throttle. And that doesn't want to come off. How did I do that? Man, it's like an archaeology dig. Trying to remember how I did this stuff. How the hell did I ever get a wrench on that? I put it together, I should know. Huh, just like that, I guess. You know, it's not as warm in here as it appears to be. It's only like 45 degrees, but it's, you know, 50 something out in the sun. I think that carb will just hang there in the air for me. That would be wonderful. We got one. Put it over here or we can knock it on the ground and lose it under the car. Okay. There's a, you can see that, there's my little pulley that I use for my throttle linkage. That was in an episode. How's that cable looking? Not bad. Not bad for being used for something it wasn't intended for. Alright. Now that carb should be free. Yep, it is. Alright. Gotta take and move these manifold bolts. And there's a certain way I want to do it because I don't want this coming loose. Put this on backwards. How's that? That'll hold it there. I might have to put a couple washers under that if I can't get it down that far. I've got a good seal on this exhaust manifold, and I don't want to screw it up. So we'll get a few washers and put them on there. Just needs a little tension on it, not much. Right. Now this stuff. My hands are freezing. Looked a lot warmer out here from the inside of the house while I was drinking my tea. Now it doesn't look as warm or feel as warm. And just a little bit of pressure. Not enough to break it in half, just a little pressure. Now we can take this one off. Oh. And there it is. There's those crush glands I was talking about. Oh, they look awful good. I don't know. It's pretty good in there. There's the old one. Let me find these glands and whatnot in that kit. I think we'll put new ones in. We want to give this project as good a chance as we can. Maybe this kit doesn't have them. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be using the old ones. Okay, well, I got them out. Got them out without destroying them. Let's see, where's my... Okay. Here's what I was digging out of there. I guess they don't look worse for wear. If they leak, I'll just have to order some, I guess. I do have a set of the other kind of flat gaskets, but I'm not a big fan. I'd rather use the original type of sealer here. I don't know why, but some of the stuff you can get for these old tees that's improved is not an improvement. Some of it is, some of it ain't. Alright. Looks to me like that goes against the block. Now, make sure this is good and clean. I can't remember if I put them on the manifold or if I... Let's just see how this fits down in there first. Or if it does. That's always a question. Looks like it. Yeah. Looks like it to me. gonna start her up, hopefully, and after we move it out, maybe put some gas in it and whatnot, we'll take it down the road if she starts. I think I've got everything ready to go here. So, yeah, let me put a little oil in it. More. See what happens. It's making for a nice long video. More grunt. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'll get more speed, but I got more push. we're gonna call that a success. I went and pulled a couple hills with this thing, and I've got, might all be in my head, I freely admit that. I think I got a lot more grunt than I used to have. Man. So we'll just keep trying to improve the thing here. I'm happy with it. $140 well spent. So it's time to go in the house. I'm tired.